Hey everybody, Tokusa here and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So today we are going to revisit Fantasy Tsuyu, except for we're going to partner her up with a memory that actually fits her very well, and that is the Steampunk Fest for Midoriya, all aboard the Steam train. Main reason I'm doing this on my brother's account is his UR plus, or his Fantasy Tsuyu is UR plus, and I don't have that. So I want to make her look as good as possible, so that is what we're doing. And yeah, this memory just kind of works really well with her, as you'll see in a few seconds. It is not DX'd, and it's not going to be for this video. 3 out of 5 dupes is still plenty fine. Of course, speed and power is not the highest of stats, but he's also pretty low in PvP rank overall, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine here. But the reason why this is so good is you get an extra 45% power, up to 50, I believe, when it's maxed, of when the character just has Piercing Shot. And for those that do not know, Fantasy Tsuyu is just permanent Piercing Shot, essentially, right? So very nice, and then when one piercing shot passes, cancels temporary status ailments, so if she gets stunned, she can snap out of it. It's just a really nice memory. The EX auto skill was rolled for Midoriya, of course, which is why it's purple. I don't feel like touching that. And yeah, I feel like this combo should work pretty good. My brother has the exact same main trio that I run, Compress Momo, and now we're gonna run Tsuyu, so sorry if you thought there was gonna be a change up. It's just too good to pass up on. And yeah, the borders, my little fancy titling that I usually have, will be out because it just picks it up differently with a tablet compared to a phone. So yeah, sorry for the lack of videos recently. It's just been incredibly busy. I've been doing tests, I've been working, and yeah, it's a lot of other things going on in my life. But we're good. We feeling pretty good now. We got some time, so I'm going to get some videos out because I do be missing it. So anyways, on to the PvP team and our first opponent with Fantasy Tsuyu with this ridiculously powerful memory that fits her perfectly. So, first opponent will be SPS Levi, fighting the exact same unit, essentially Fantasy Tsuyu. But yeah, this is the team we're going to use. And while I have time, ooh, that's Sugar Rocky. He's a year old now, I think. I think he's almost exactly to this date a year old, maybe a month older now. We're going to be revisiting that boy. That is for certain. But yeah. Same setup. The only difference between my team and my brother's team is he has Fantasy Adventurer weights instead of I have Dulces, right? And yeah, we're going to run this. We do also have... he did get the new Kirishima memory, if I am correct. Yeah, he did. But not duped up. I know that these are the memories he wants to dupe up, which is why I'm not going to dupe up the All Aboard Steam Train. But yeah, this is the team that we're going to be seeing going forward. There is no blue here, and I believe blue is skill impact. But we want the speed, we want the crit rate, we want the extra power. So not having that from Adventured Weights is totally fine. So I think we'll be okay. So without further ado, let's hop in and see how we do against this opponent. Very annoying team, right? We got a Choco that can stun a lot. We have Monoma that can aggro and dodge and also remove buffs. What are we on? Times 0.2 speed? What is you doing, friend? Okay. Plus Ultra animations. Let's see if they're on. Okay, we aren't going to skip those. I usually... Maybe I'll start showing the intro animations, because some of you characters do have unique intro animations, so y'all let me know down below if that's what you want to see. Okay, so I am very confident that we are faster, so we will protect ourselves from stun and do this. Alright, Sue, let's see what you can do. Being amplified a little bit more by the memory. Double bound. 20Ks across the board. Nothing too insane right off the bat, but no crits there whatsoever, so that also plays a big part into this. We'll decide to compress, just because now they're all hiding, so... I think they're still going to target compress no matter what. Ooh, 15Ks. But, oh no, they're going for my Tsuyu. Ooh, I don't like that, actually. I was going to say, but he also just gets the extra health regen, but... I mean, if they're going to target my Tsuyu, I'm not going to hide compress anymore. I'd rather he take all the beatings. Now, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, Monoma gets 2 dodges. Okay, this is very fortunate. Because Momo and Compress are both faster than my Tsuyu, we get a wide open plus ultra here. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Posing him. Max damage, there it is. That's the Tsuyu we all come to learn and love. Well, maybe not love. She was very annoying when she first came out. My god, this unit just would steamroll everybody in 8 seconds. It was just so annoying to deal with. I only speak on that. By the way, glorious damage there. The ramp up. I only say that because I didn't get her initially, and I had to suffer watching everybody one-shot me to death. It was a bloody nightmare, man. Bloody nightmare. But now that we have a UR+2 on our side, we get to do the same thing back. Ah. I mean, I could probably end the showcase here. Like, it's not even the showcase. It's just Sue pummeling everybody to death. But, hey, we'll take it. Easy W. We'll probably do 3 or 4. This probably won't be too long of a video, but, hey. Fantasy Sue in the memory. If that memory was duped up max and it had a nice interroll with extra power. Oh, my God. Fantasy Sue is crazy. So, on to the next opponent. I expect the same result. So, this is probably going to be the last fight in this rank I'm going to do. I'll just show you quickly, but we are... my camera's kind of blocking it. But we are Rookie 3 here. And let me see if I can just shrink my icon a little bit. There we go. He doesn't play PvP as much as he used to. So, opponents come in, you know, highly developed teams, I should say, are pretty scarce around here. So, I'll probably see if I can rank up a little bit if I don't find any other opponents after this fight. Because I want to fight, like, really competent teams. Not to, like, rip on everybody else's team there, but as you can see there, their battle powers are low. Lots of, like, character development will still be required. I want to fight units that, you know, can pose a threat, right? That have, like, maxed out defenses, HPs, built teams, right? I like putting my, my team to the test as well. Because, like, right now, this is just going to be a rinse and repeat of last fight, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's alright. Let's take out Shigaraki, because this SR Shigaraki, honestly, SR Plus duped up, well, obviously duped up with the SR Plus, but like, basic routes or all the routes are completed right, good memory, he can even smack. I've been hit by him pretty hard sometimes, so didn't feel like dealing with that. Let's see what Hawks got cooking here. So that is the Green, I haven't fought Green Hawks in like 60 years, so it's kind of cool seeing old characters down here, but, yeah, only having one dodge doesn't feel as powerful as it once did. Now, it's going to be pretty powerful here. He's going to completely evade my attack, but that's the nice thing about being slower than the other two teammates, right? My other two comrades. Sue gets a wide open smackaroo to the face there. Kind of the same thing here with Compress. He does an AoE, so we'll get the dodge off Hawks, which lets Sue do what she does best. Yeah, okay. So I will try to find a few more structured teams, I guess we'll say. But yeah, as you can see, another dominant performance. Very quick fight. And we did rank up, so maybe we can find something here. So I will be right back with our next opponent. Sue doing Sue things. Sue doing Sue things. Alright, next opponent will be Loka S. Gotta roll with me here, everybody. Like I said, higher battle power team, but not the most divine PvP meta squad, but still very competent team, very high battle power, clearly highly invested. We'll roll with it. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't see too much of a threat here, but I just think Sue's just too much. Overwhelming power is just gonna crush him. Hey, some dialogue. Shigaraki and Compress. How beautiful. Also, another reason I wanted to visit Sue, I was gonna revisit her no matter what, but in my honest opinion, I was very confident that the summer unit was going to be like a new Froppy or Sue, right? I was feeling like that was for sure coming. I just felt like she's been teasing the memories. It would have been an easier model for them to do, right? I just felt like it was her time. It's also been like a couple years since we've had one. Don't get me wrong, I am happy that it's Mirko, because we literally have one Mirko in this game, and she is definitely a very hyped character that definitely deserves a representation. Don't get me wrong. I just thought it was going to be Sue no matter what, so even though it isn't, I was going to give the old Fantasy Sue a good old revisit, right? Just because, you know, we haven't had one in a while, but if you are able to pull Fantasy, or if you do have her, and if you're wondering if she can still cook, I'm going to let y'all know right now she can. She definitely can. Even on my account, where I think I'm top 2 right now, I still see Sue here and there. More of like a sub-unit that comes off the bench, right? Ramped up a little bit from turns that have passed, right? Can just kind of take you out with that last few knockouts hits, because her power is just out the gates ridiculous, right? So, actually still a very competent unit, for sure. Still very good, but yeah, I wanted to give y'all a little bit of love and shine here. And the memory idea was actually a comment, so I believe it was Alomo that said it. I'd have to go back to the comments, but if it was that individual, shoutouts to you, because I didn't think about actually using this memory for her, so actually cool. Oh, ridiculous damage. But as you're seeing, the damage that Sue starts to freaking output is just insane. And remember, we don't have a blue unit on the team, right, because we're doing double green. There's extra skill impact damage we're losing. Like, she could hit even harder than she's hitting right now, which is scary to think about, honestly. It's actually horrifying. Like, if they ever decide, and I think they probably will eventually, right? They'll add new story, probably make more level cap where it'll be 15 boards now to complete instead of 13. Because the story's developing, right? We're still way behind. We're only at Redestro. So I could see that happening too. And then possibly them increasing the max power damage cap. Because right now it's like quintuple 9, right? Or 100k essentially. And yeah, if they ever make it go to like, I don't know, 200k, 300k, I feel like Fantasy Tsuyu is going to be one of those characters that can actually reach that threshold. Especially on a really juiced up team, I feel like she could slap that damage number. But yeah, only time will tell if they actually do that. I am not too sure. Would be cool. More content, obviously. And yeah, that would just be a real cool implementation. But Hero doing stuff for the game, doesn't happen too often. But anyways, we'll do one more fight. Fantasy Tsuyu, as I mentioned at the beginning, just kind of steamrolling through this. So hopefully we can find one more opponent that puts up a pretty good fight. And yeah, we'll call it there. Alright, final opponent is Glace. Actually a very good team here. We got Momo, Celeb Bakugo, and Seiji. I freaking love Seiji. I just wish Seiji on the defensive lineup would be SS tier if he could choose his body metamorphosis first. I think that would change him drastically. But yeah, still very good unit. Still very annoying if we don't deal with him quickly. And with the battle power they got rocking over there, might be a little bit difficult to get through this team, but I like that. I like this as a very good team, so let's see if they can challenge my squad plus Tsuyu. Now, I know I got a very ridiculous team, too. I got Momo, I think his is 110. His compressed is 130, which I'm jealous of. And obviously my Tsuyu is UR+, so we got a very powerful team. I am not saying, like... I am not taking that out of consideration, is what I'm trying to say, right? I'm well aware that my team is still the stronger team, but... still... Never can doubt celeb characters, never can doubt Seiji for that reasoning right there. If that was a 2-turn meat lump, that would be horrible. We'll try to take him out just before he... Oh, they're faster! That speed debuff. Okay, we got a real fight here. This is cool, this is cool. So, we're not hitting Seiji. Seiji will have body metamorphosis here, and he will ruin our day. And I don't feel like having my day ruined. So, we're gonna go for Bakugo. Ah, damn, we actually don't get rid of him. And ignore Seiji at all costs. That's why Seiji's so good to run. Like, if my OG, like, go-to team for so long was Momo, Lady Nagant, and Seiji. Momo and Lady Nagant are hiding. You have to hit Seiji. You have no choice. So if they give us another crazy hiding unit like that, at Seiji resurgence, right, we'll go crazy. Go insane. That's why one of the most cancerous teams right now is Compress, Momo, and Seiji, because Compress can hide himself, right? So you gotta deal with stun, and then every time you hit Seiji, you gotta, like, hope you win the coin flip and you don't get body, or turned into meat lump, right? It's just, there's so many things to take into consideration here. It's crazy. Alright, let's see. He does have it still activated! It's horrible! Okay, good news is we got rid of... Okay, well... Never mind. Damn, that was a big 180. That could have been a huge turning point if the other two would have survived. But as you can see, maybe meat lumped Compress, but Stu had other plans that just completely smacked him away. My god, Tsu is still insane. And I know, like I said at the beginning, I know these aren't like top rank, Legends rank fighters, but these are still, I try to pick and choose tough opponents, and yeah, Fantasy Tsuyu just kind of rips through them all. So, I mean, the damage, we'll click through them all. GG's to everybody here. Defense lose. Oh, yeah, same amount of count, I keep forgetting. All over 400k to my understanding, so, okay, you know, like, obviously, not some of the more meta-defined characters, but Tsu 500k there, and 600k in this final fight. So that was, the last fight was pretty, nice to do anyways, but... as we get up rank, as I have access to this tablet, I will try to grind up rank higher and higher with it. Try to get more footage of characters fighting like higher ranked teams, obviously more competent teams, better structured teams, and give them a test. But yeah, if you got Fantasy Tsuyu and you're trying to climb rank, that's... life's easy for you. You're just gonna slap everybody. But yeah, Fantasy Tsuyu with all aboard Steam Train, Memory, Very destructive duo, honestly. It honestly could be her best memory in general. I'm not too sure. Just maybe not like highest damage potential, just because, you know, there's so many ridiculous memories out there, right? But having the status ailment, like, removal, like, that can save you so well. I love that. So that's a really good pairing for Sue. Especially with somebody that pretty much has permanent bullseye, or piercing shot. It's a really good combo. Would highly recommend trying it out if you are a fan of Sue, of course, and of that memory. Good duo, good duo. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Yeah. I have some time now, finally, and I will definitely be trying to upload more often. Trying to get at least a couple videos out before the mayhem starts. But yeah. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Any other recommendations or teams you want to see, let me know down below. Sugar Rocky will most likely be coming up next, so if you're looking forward to that, stay tuned. And yeah, hope y'all have a good day. And until the next one, take care, and Tokusa out.